Muletrain!
It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Friday, February the 10th, 2017. Brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
All this week it's been in the 70s here in Muleshoe officially, and officially it looks like it might change over the weekend. And the high in Muleshoe on Thursday was 75 springtime degrees. We've even been up to 77 just recently as our high. But yesterday on Thursday, the low was a winter 27 degrees. But it is 40 degrees on Friday morning at 7 o'clock when we signed on the air. And it should be another spring type Friday, and it is a good day to go to the weather forecast because it may be changing. And now, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, before we get to the changing weather over the weekend, we'll have a very warm day today on Friday. Sunny, high near 83 degrees for Muleshoe. West-southwest winds between 15 and 20 miles per hour. Gusts as high as 30 miles per hour possible this afternoon. So we'll have some windy conditions. Mostly clear tonight, low around 44 for Friday night. West-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Patchy blowing dust for Saturday, mainly in the afternoon hours. Sunny, high again, very warm, around 84 degrees. Breezy conditions with the west wind between 10 and 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Partly cloudy Saturday night, low around 40. West-southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming northeast between 15 and 20 miles per hour after midnight as that front comes through the area. Then on Sunday, a 20% chance of rain, mostly during the morning and afternoon hours, mostly cloudy. High only around 49 degrees and dropping fast in the evening. Breezy with the northeast wind between 15 and 25 miles per hour. Then around 6 p.m. Sunday evening, the rain and snow chances really ramp up with a chance of precipitation starting at 60%. Cloudy with a low around 28. Sunday night, east-northeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Snow likely Monday, especially in the morning hours. The chance of precipitation goes up to 70%. Cloudy with the high only around 32 degrees during the day on Monday. Northeast winds around 10 miles per hour. Monday night, a chance of rain, snow, or possibly freezing rain. Cloudy with a low around 28 overnight. North wind between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Then Tuesday, a chance of rain and snow, mostly cloudy, high only around 42, so a little bit warmer over Monday. Northeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. A slight chance of rain or snow. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, low around 26. And then the rain and snow chances end off, and we get a little bit warmer on Wednesday with the high near 52 and mostly sunny conditions. But repeating our forecast for this weekend, we'll have very warm temperatures today Saturday. On Friday and Saturday, some windy weather. And then Saturday night and Sunday morning, that front will move through and bring a 20% chance of rain during the day. On Sunday, with a high around 49 degrees, breezy conditions, northeast winds between 15 and 25 miles per hour. Then around 6 p.m. Sunday evening, the rain and snow chances ramp up to 60%, cloudy with a low around 28, east-northeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Showers likely on Monday during the day, cloudy, high around 32, northeast winds around 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation Monday during the day is 70%. A chance of rain, snow, and freezing rain possible Monday night, cloudy with a low around 28. 5 area telephone. West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Memorial service for Gary Watkins, 49 of Clovis, formerly of Muleshoe, will be held on Monday afternoon at 2 in the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe. Father Sergio Leal and Dr. Stacy Connor, both of Muleshoe, will officiate. Gary Watkins died on Friday of last week at his home in Clovis. He was born August the 14th, 1967, here in Muleshoe. His parents are Glenn Watkins and Mary Hicks. Gary had moved to Clovis in 2009 after graduating from Muleshoe High School in 1985 and also the College of Santa Fe. He was an IT specialist at Hamilton Motors in Clovis and a member of the Catholic Church. Survivors of Gary Watkins are his mother, Mary Hicks, and her husband, Jerry, of Lubbock. His father, Glenn Watkins, of Plainview. One brother, Dr. Randy Watkins, of Fort Worth. One half-brother, Dr. John Robin Watkins of Plainview. His step-sisters are Deb Hicks of Austin and April Silva of Plainview. His 2 step-brothers are Jeff Hicks of Franklin Lakes, New Jersey, and Mark Hicks of Austin. There are also numerous nieces, nephews, and aunts. Among them, his aunt here in Muleshoe is Barbara Haley. He is survived by the family of Jesse and Irma Lee Al, who he considered his extended family. Please remember all of the family of Gary Watkins in your prayers. They suggest that memorials be sent to your favorite charity, and you can go online to www.ellisfuneralhomes.com to send sympathy messages to the Watkins family. And repeating, Gary Watkins was 49 when he died on Friday, February the 3rd in Clovis, New Mexico. The memorial service will be held here in Muleshoe, his hometown, on Monday afternoon at 2 o'clock in Ellis Funeral Home Chapel. Today, Friday, is the deadline for getting your nominations in to the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce for awards to be presented at the Chamber Banquet next month on Saturday, February the 4th. It will be held in the Muleshoe High School Commons area. Honored will be the Man and Woman of the Year, Business of the Year, Employee of the Year, Ag Family of the Year, and something new for the Chamber of Commerce will be a Youth of the Year award to be presented at the banquet next month. Also, you can go on our Twitter feed and find the form to fill out and take it to the chamber office, or since they are closed on Fridays, you can take it to Casey Coker at City Hall. However, Casey Morris, the chamber manager, tells me that if you get it in on Monday, she certainly will accept it because they are closed today. Their actual office hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 9 until 3. But you can certainly take it by the City Hall and leave it with Casey Coker in her office. She is a member of the board of the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture. The speaker will be Clint Bruce, and he will be an excellent speaker, we are told, and you'll want to be there. You can get your tickets now at the Chamber of Commerce office or from any Chamber Board member. Reagan Reynolds tore her ACL in the Tuesday night basketball game for the Lady Mules at Acuff with Roosevelt. Now, you know that was the last game for the Lady Mules. Please remember Reagan Reynolds on your prayer list, please. We'll be back with more Muletrain news, and we'll tell you about the meeting of the Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation held last night.
Leo's, the best place to get fajitas, burritos, salads, and grilled cheese. They also have the best seasoning ever. So go to Leo's Mexican Food Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. The best Mexican food ever.
This edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where being the boss just got easier as a business owner. Everyday details can take up so much of your time. The First Bank Business Check Card has 7 built-in benefits to help you manage tasks so you can spend more time doing what you love, running your business. Work smart, worry less with the First Bank Business Check Card, available now at 202 South First Street or 806-272-4515. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, member FDIC.
It's a winter clearance sale at BK Boutique in Clovis, New Mexico, located at 200 East 21st Street. And it's going on right now, 30 to 60% off on the very latest of ladies' fashions in gorgeous colors and styles. Also, get 30% off on selected jewelry at BK Boutique's winter clearance sale, 300 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. They're open 10 in the morning until 5 in the evening, Tuesday through Friday, and they're closed on every Monday. Also, their Saturday hours are 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, and that is New Mexico time, of course. It's the winter clearance sale now going on at BK Boutique in Clovis, New Mexico, 200 East 21st Street. Get 30 to 60% off on all their latest of fashions for the ladies in your home, and get 30% off on selected jewelry too. Call BK Boutique at 575-762-1848. A big, happy 82nd birthday to one of our very faithful listeners, Ruby Ward, who lives at the Parkview Nursing Care Center, and she got a special treat because on her birthday, her husband, Cleo Ward, was moved from the Muleshoe Area Medical Center back to the Parkview. Always put Ruby and Cleo Ward on your prayer list, and happy 82nd birthday to you, Ruby Ward. Also, former residents of Muleshoe and long time residents, Joe and Susie Vella, are celebrating their 70th anniversary. Isn't that tremendous? My dad used to always tell me they're the most marvelous couple and family that you can meet. Joe and Susie Vella, happy 70th wedding anniversary. And of course, they have right here in Muleshoe at Watson Junior High one of their sons, who is David Vella, and David is our assistant principal at WJHS. The Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation voted to go into contract with Leading EDG. Leading EDG's mission is to help local Muleshoe businesses grow or to help persons interested in starting a business here in Muleshoe. We will be doing an interview with Leading EDG representatives in the very near future, so be sure and be watching for that. No action was taken last night at the MEDC meeting on the Jack and Maddie Hicks estate. The men's breakfast at the First Baptist Church will be Saturday morning at 7:30 in the Fellowship Hall of the First Baptist Church, and all men and young men are certainly urged to attend. Now, on Saturday at 9 o'clock, the Lady Mules softball team will play Levelland here in Muleshoe for their first game of the season. And then at 11 on Saturday morning, there will be a baseball scrimmage with Friona and then Dimmitt, and that is also here in Muleshoe. On Monday, the Watson Junior High and freshman boys will play at Shallowater, and this is 7th A team and 8th grade B team, and that will be at 5 o'clock. The 8th grade A team and the 7th grade B team will play at 6:15 Monday, and then the last game will be the freshman Mules versus Shallowater at 7:30. Now, also, we have some games coming up on next week for the boys, and also on Friday night for the boys. The Mules JV and varsity teams only have 2 games left, and on Friday night at 5 o'clock, the JV will play at Littlefield, and then the varsity Mules will play Littlefield at 6:30 on Friday night. Then on Tuesday, the last games of the season will be here at home, and they will be with Idlew. You know, we've been talking about getting your nominations in for the Man of the Year, the Woman of the Year, etc. to the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce. We were looking at the ladies who have been named in the last years as Woman of the Year. The first one was Lula Gorell in 1960, and Lula Gorell was an institution in this town. She was the Muleshoe school nurse. There was only one school nurse, and she always had clothes for any children who needed them, and usually they were right there in her home or in her car. In 1961, the next year, all of the volunteer Muleshoe firefighters' wives were named Women of the Year. Wilma Waddle, Elizabeth Watson, Jenny McVicker, Nelda Merritt, Janie Morrow, Julie Cage were some of the ladies honored, along with Cleta Williams, Billy Downing, Vivian White, Jean Allison, Cindy Purdy, Ines Bobo, Laverne Jones, Joy Stansel, Rowena Myers, Nelda Merritt, Berta Combs, Kay Graves, Gail Hargrove, Ruby Green, Wanda Hooten, Lynn Campbell, Kay Martis, Dawn Williams, Carolyn Johnson, Debbie Crabtree, Pat Angeli, Janet Claiborne, Donna Jay, Laverne Wynn, Jenny Slippers, and Gina Wilkerson. You're invited to Mary Nell Bleeker's 90th birthday party. It will be at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center in downtown Muleshoe next week on Friday, February the 17th from 2 to 4. Please no gifts. Your presence will be the gift for Mary Nell Bleeker. Letty Tovar announces that she's, by the way, the principal at Dillman Elementary School, that the PE class in the second grade at Dillman will present their annual program, and that will be Thursday, February 23rd at 6 o'clock at Watson Junior High. Now, be sure and remember, all parents and grandparents and great-grandparents will want to be sure and come and see their children in the second grade at Dillman perform. On Monday at Mary DeShazo Elementary School, they're having a book fair. And also on Tuesday, which is Valentine's Day, they will have Read With, Eat With, Be With Your Valentine. And they'll have Valentine parties at the elementary schools in Muleshoe. On Wednesday next week, spring pictures will be taken if you want them made. On today, Friday, the fifth grade is taking a wonderful field trip to Toke Station and the water purification plant. Be sure and see the Meet Your Neighbor with Leo Neria. And Leo is the new nurse practitioner at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. I think you'll really enjoy hearing Leo Neria and also meeting him. And he is associated with our Muleshoe Area Medical Center, and his office is actually in the hospital. Now, that is on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, our Twitter, and Gil Lamb, our Facebook page, and also rotating on Channel 6, along with the Jason Flores and Dagan Dunham signing for to play football in college that was held Monday at MHS Library. The Muleshoe Rotary Club provides a flag service for individuals as well as businesses in Muleshoe on nine national holidays. They are President's Day, Memorial Day, Flag Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, Patriots Day, Columbus Day, Veterans Day, and MLK Day. Now, if you want to participate again this year, or you want to start participating, you need to contact David Tips at 806-315-0206 or Chris Phillips at 806-535-1394, says Joe Osterkamp, the president of the Muleshoe Rotary Club. They use this $30 that you get provide the Rotary Club for this year's service, putting the flag in front of your business or putting it at the Bailey County Courthouse in honor or memory of someone. And it's $30 for the entire year. And you can send your money to David Tips at Post Office Box 301 or Chris Phillips, Post Office Box 584, of course, here in Muleshoe. This is a wonderful service. We have to say congratulations to Haley Hunt. She did so well at Fort Worth at the Fort Worth Livestock Show, and we're so proud of this young lady, Haley Hunt of Muleshoe. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a moment.
Muleshoe State Bank and AIM Bank are merging, bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas. AIM Bank will bring technology enhancements and increased lending capabilities while keeping all the same smiling faces you're used to in the Farwell and Muleshoe locations. The merger is expected to be completed during the second quarter of 2017. Muleshoe State Bank and Farwell Banking Center will join AIM Bank's 16 full-service locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin, and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience store locations in Texas, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. AIM Bank and Muleshoe State Bank have a commitment to supporting local communities and their local customers. Muleshoe State Bank and AIM Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center has 3 new nurse practitioners, Christy Lee, Leonaria, and Jana Soto, to serve you and help you feel better. You can call to make an appointment with Christy Lee or Leonaria at 806-272-7544. That's the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, which is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street. Jana Soto works with Dr. Bruce Purdy across the street from the hospital at the Family Medical Clinic. There are 3 new nurse practitioners, Christy Lee, Leonaria, and Janice Soto, now working with the Muleshoe Area Medical Center.
Love is in the air at Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, with lots of baby and wedding shower selections available now. On February 14th, Valentine's Day, get free refreshments. Register for a box of chocolates that Tattered will give away, and search the store for the hidden heart-shaped candies that get you 20% off. Wedding shower selections for Cole Hawkins and Casey Stanfield, Jordan Merritt and Natalie Bond. Baby selections for Brandon and Shelby Burrs, Sierra and Jeremiah Overman, along with Brett and Madison Bammer. Tattered Tumbleweed has in the new Ariat exhibitor shoes with duotone leather and a flexible, wear-resistant Everlon outsole. New Noble Outfitter muds in the cold front and stay cool designs available for men and women. These boots are 100% waterproof with shock-absorbing antimicrobial insole to fight odors, insulated with neoprene and a fleece lining. Try on a pair of Noble Outfitter muds and receive a free pair of Noble Outfitter socks February 6th through 12th at Tattered Tumbleweed. Lighted wall art and wine bottles, new cool bird houses, and get the Spoon garden markers along with more cool yard art. Tattered also has a great new selection of Huey, Cinch, and Rope Smart baseball caps, the perfect gift for him this Valentine's Day. Love is in the air at Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard, 806-272-MULE, that's 6853.
For sale, a Hitachi TV 55-inch HD. Call 806-272-4622 PET, and if she is not home, leave a message on her answering machine. That's a Hitachi 55-inch television HD. Call 806-272-4622. Ask for Pat, and if she is not home, leave a message on her answering machine, please. Also in our bargain basement, we have want to hire someone to shred weeds up to 15 acres, 2 miles north of Muleshoe. Call Kathy Strickland at 806-272-4886. That's want to hire someone who can shred weeds up to 15 acres, 2 miles north of Muleshoe. Call Kathy Strickland at 806-272-4886 here in Muleshoe. Lost, a short-haired border collie, very skittish, only 2 years old, a female, answers to the name of Dee, and she might not answer to her name. There is a reward offered by Mike Hunt. Call 806-407-8330, and they had only had their dog 2 weeks. For sale, a Westlow 360 C5 treadmill, Originally priced at $300, asking $50. It's very clean. Call Doyle King at 806-272-4126 or see at 1820 West Avenue B in Muleshoe. For rent, a lot to park either a mobile home or a travel trailer on. Call 806-566-9993. And if you have an item for the bargain basement, you can call us here and we'll be happy to put it on our bargain basement absolutely free to you. Our telephone number is 806-272-3990. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous meets every Friday and Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe at 507 West 2nd. Please use the door near Fellowship Hall at the front of the church. AA is a fellowship of both men and women who share their hope, strength, and experiences to stay sober one day at a time. We'll be back with the prayer list in one moment. Please stay tuned.
New at Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, a sewing room filled with everything you will need for your favorite hobby. Schmetz needles, cotton threads, strips, charms and squares, quilt patterns and kits, bobbin kits, scissors, rotary cutters, log cabin table runners, and coming in the very near future, a great selection of quality fabrics. If you're looking for quality levels, Frying Cox is your place, as they have just set up their new selection of Empire tools that include LED magnetic box levels, magnetic protractor, drywall T-squares, adjustable T-squares, rafter combination and framing squares, along with post and pipe levels, among many others. During the month of February, get their hot deal on a 32-gallon trash can for the great price of only $8. Wedding shower selections now available for Jordan Marriott and Natalie Bond at Frying Cox, and they have in new inspirational home decor pieces just in at Frying Cox, and many more coming in the near future at 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. for your shopping convenience. That's Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe.
You can read on our Twitter feed from the Lubbock Avalanche Journal about the story they had recently in the AJ about killing it for Creed. Now, I've always wondered where the name Creed came from. And Creed comes from the combination of two little boys who both died with the same type of cancer. Reed Markle of Muleshoe, and then the other little boy is Cade Campbell. And so they put it together, and it is called Creed. And they're going to have a Smoking It for Creed, the first annual cook-off in April here in Muleshoe. So you want to remember this, the 21st and 22nd at the new City Park in Muleshoe. There will be live bands, individual and corporate teams. Entry fee is included in meats. For ICE, for more information from Morgan Markle here in Muleshoe. Now, that's not until April, but be sure and put that on your calendar, the 21st and 22nd, and be sure and read the article about that those two little boys who died within a short time of each other, and the two mothers who have started this memorial fund for them. Remember in your prayers Pat Nichols of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe. She fell recently at Raider Ranch in Lubbock, where she lives, and broke her hip. That's Pat Nichols. She is the mother of Belinda Head of Muleshoe and Kerman McGuire of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe. Also, Elaine Phillips, who has moved to Kansas. She's been in the hospital, but she has moved to Kansas to be near her son and family. That's Elaine Phillips. Remember the families of Bob Alexander, the father of Julie Cage of Muleshoe, Anna B. Lane of the Stegall community, Juan Pablo Morales Jr., Flo Brown of Muleshoe. Also, please remember Ramiro Leal, Gilbert Barastro, and Shorty Ivy's family. Remember Lavinia Garlington and her husband Lloyd Garlington, both in your prayers. They need desperately to be on our prayer list. And Hilma Rojas of Muleshoe, who had hip replacement surgery in Plainview and now is rehabilitating in Olton, according to her son Rolando Rojas of Muleshoe. Dorothy Wire, recovering from back surgery. Deke Kendricks, who is in Freona, and she is the mother of Sally Messenger of Muleshoe. Sandy and Betty Noble, both of Muleshoe, and Jinx and Rowena Myers. Carrie Moore is out of the hospital. Bob Foley, John Snell, Lisa Oftenkamp is also home from the hospital. Bonnie Carpenter tells us the Sam Bradleys need to be on our prayer list. They formerly lived for years out in the Last Buddy community, the Sam Bradleys.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News on Friday, February the 10th, 2017. Brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Find our latest Mule Train rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. We'll visit a motorcycle-friendly motel in the Hill Country. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Brad Hart worked for Chili's, then decided to run a motel in Leakey, Texas. He likes the change.
I tell a story about if you're going to work that hard, you work, say you're selling a hamburger. Well, you work, and finally get that hamburger sold, and you say, sir, that'll be $4.99. In this business, you work, and somebody checks out, and you say, sir, that'll be $499.
He and his wife, Dallas, owned 3 restaurants before deciding to move to the Hill Country.
We had property out here as a kid, so we'd come camping all the time. And so it's really ironic that I've ended up here after, it being such a huge part of my childhood.
I was getting ready to get transferred again, and Dallas said, nope, let's go home. I said, but honey, we don't have any money. And she said, you'll figure it out.
They manage several rental properties, but the motel is theirs. They bought it 4 years ago.
I would say the best part about the lodging and what we do now is meeting the people. We meet the neatest people.
The other day I met a couple. He was 83 and she was 78, and they were on bicycles, and they had started in San Diego, and they were headed to Florida, and they're doing what's called the Southern Tier that comes through Leakey, Texas, and it takes them about a month on bicycles.
Their motel, the historic Leakey Inn, caters to motorcycle riders.
What started the motorcycles out here, someone coined the phrase, the Three Sisters route. And for motorcycles, Texas has a Dragonback route. It's up in central Texas, I believe. And then here's called the Three Sisters for State Highway 337, State Highway 335, and State Highway 336 that make a triangle right up here to our north and west. And so in all the motorcycle publications, it got known, hey, you need to go ride the Three Sisters. And before you know it, this was the main stop. And so they would stay here and go ride them and then head back to wherever. Houston, Austin, Dallas, and West Texas is our main source of motorcycle traffic.
There are 2 seasons for the motorcycle riders, mid-September to mid-November and March to May. I asked Brad and Dallas if they rode motorcycles.
No.
Brad and Dallas Hart of the historic Leakey Inn in Leakey. I'm Tumbleweed Smith for the Sound of Texas.